A pleasant good evening to you. The fans are in their seats and we're ready to get started. I'm Mike Emmerich with Darren Pang.
This should be a great one, Mike. Let's look at who gets the nod in goal for tonight's game. For New York, a former Stanley Cup champion, Chris Osgood. And in the other net, between the pipes, for Chicago, Steve Passmore.
Let's get things underway in Chicago.
These guys better pick up the action. I'm getting a little sleepy here, Doc.
Left side to Fleury with a wrist shot. Score! Yashin lights the lamp with a wrister. The Islanders will now skate with a one-goal lead.
He had no one in front of him, so he just wristed it on goal, and it managed to get by the goalie.
Draw at center ice. The Blackhawks rescue the puck. The Fleury. He scores! Chicago responds quickly to that last goal. We've got a tie game now.
Well, they answered that goal in a hurry. Someone was caught napping out there.
Face off at center ice. Bates takes it up ice. Rink wide to Barrett. Chicago chases it down. Left side to Nylander. Calder plays it, wrists it. He covers it. The Blackhawks allowing a lot of goals.
Chicago having a hard time keeping the opposition in check.
Shot on goal. Hands it to Kabasha. Feeds it across. Isbister connects on the hip check. Across right to Kabasha. The slap shot. He missed the net. Covered by Osgood. Face off to the right of the net. The drive. Tremendous pad save. Neither team with an advantage. Over to Sullivan. Left side to Korolev. Chicago chases it down. Chased down by McAlpine. He smothers it. The Islanders enjoying little success in overtime.
They've struggled just for 1 point out of their overtime games.
Off to Nylander. Rink wide to Barrison. Into the corner. Quick shot. Covered up by Osgood. Chicago not getting it done at home.
Ooh, home hasn't treated them well this season.
Face off in the right circle. Shoots. Over to Pekka. Over to Barrison. Face off to the left of the net. Puck control by Campbell. Shoots. Shooting. Across right to Bell. We're all tied up. Webb in ahead of the play. Offside. Face off at center ice. Touch pass to Jonsson. Cross ice to Daze. Over to Kabasha. Feeds it across. 2 on none. Fires away. The Islanders have been one man down a lot this year. Face off in the left circle. Korolev races over to get it. We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. Draw to the left of the net. Calder takes the puck. The wrist shot. One times it to Pekka. Up to Barrison. Fires away. Draw in the right circle. New York chases it down. Cross-ice pass. Neither team with an advantage. The drive. Rink wide to Vandenbush. Sent to Webb. Across right to Bell. Feeds it across. Over to Blake. Picks it off. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Chicago goes on the power play.
Lapointe gets those elbows up sometimes. Chicago not able to get their power play on track so far.
New York Islanders
Draw at center ice. Touch pass to Tamander. Sent into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. Along to Fleury. A coin. Dumps it to the corner. Shot sails wide. Takes a shot. Cross ice pass to Daze. To Fleury. Bates plays it into the corner. Can't find the target. Power play time winding down. Misses the mark. Chicago enjoying the advantage. Tamander dumps it to the corner. They score! On the power play. And the Islanders fall behind.
Great display of skating ability on that goal
By Calder.
The draw in the neutral zone. To Johnson. Rink wide. To Kavasha. Feeds it across. To Sullivan. Across left. To Isbister. He was belted.
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking.
Sullivan. A drive. Over to Sullivan. The Blackhawks have been one man down a lot this year. Draw to the left of the net. Cranks it. He's in close. He shoots with a shot. The hip check. Cross ice to Scatchard. The Islanders looking for the equalizer. The Blackhawks ruled offside. Draw at center ice. Controlled by Chicago. To Berezin. Cut off by Parrish. A long blast. Wrist shot. Not much time left here. Over to Nylander. In front. Shooting. Across right to Berezin. And the first period draws to a close. Chicago 2, the Islanders 1. Just about ready for the beginning of the second period.
Chicago got the best of the first period, but they've got to keep the pressure on if they want to win this thing.
Jamnov with the puck. Yashin on the hard around. Wide of the mark. Cross ice to Daze. Over to Yashin. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow. To Fleury. Gathered in by Kavasha. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Over to Jamnov. Big play. He scores. He goes one-on-one with the goalie and makes him pay. The Blackhawks pulling away.
Missed assignments like that are going to make it a very long night.
New York trails. Tees it up. Can't find the target. Fires the wrist. They score! They quickly respond to the last goal.
Thought they had the momentum, but that quick response nullified it.
Face off at center ice. Controlled by the Blackhawks. Shot hard off the board. Rebounds off the board. With a slap shot. Retrieved by Weimer. With a shot. Over to Thomas. Over to Korolev. Over to Thomas. To Sullivan. Sullivan down on the ice.
Boy, that kind of hit will get your attention fast. I know it got the attention of everyone else in the building.
Face off to the left of the net. Moves it ahead. Across right to Pekka. Over to Parrish. Left side to Nylander. On the rush. Osgood covers it. Draw to the right of the net. Over to Nylander. Lets it rip. Wrists it. Cross-ice pass. The Blackhawks looking for an insurance goal here. Chased down by Pekka. Recovered by New York. Big blast with a wrist shot. The Blackhawks want a change. Cross ice to Parrish. Puts one on goal. Moves it ahead. Puck controlled by Bates. Into the corner. Misses the mark. Cross ice pass. Rink wide to Daze. They score! He capitalizes on the breakaway. And the Blackhawks now up by another goal.
Daze showing his skating skills on that one.
Face off at neutral ice.
Number 55.
Big! They score! They quickly respond to the last goal.
Coaches love it when their teams answer with a goal.
The Blackhawks looking for an insurance goal here. Campbell up with it to Bell. Crushed. To Vandenbush. Pass picked off by Cairns. Feeds it across. Shot hard off the boards. The Islanders change up the line. Takes a shot. Over to Bell. Slap shot. Just missed. Over to Campbell. Off to Scatchard. Over to Campbell. He fires. The wrist shot. Karam's off the boards. Off to Scatchard. Bell gathers it in. Over to Vandenbush. The Islanders change on the fly. Shooting. Pass to Vandenbush. To Bell. Shot. Just wide. He missed the net. Cross ice. To Parrish. To Parrish. Retrieved in the defensive end. Cross ice pass. Left side to Parrish. Chicago wants to put this one out of reach. New York called for offside. Face off at center ice. Gets him with a hit. Cross ice to Barrison. Oh, was he ever drilled?
Barrison, the fella on the wrong end of that body check.
Across. Score! He capitalizes on the breakaway. That ties things up here. Kavasha.
Quick on the draw there, and a goal is the result.
Face off at center ice. Play stops as a penalty is called.
Oleg Kavasha. Assisted by number 15.
And Chicago goes on the power play.
Number 79. 2 minutes.
Chicago, horrible on the power play this year. They've got to get something going here.
New York Islanders penalty.
The draw at center ice.
Number 17.
One times it to Tamander. Played into the corner. Just wide. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Breakaway chance. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Chicago 4, the Islanders 4. All set for the start of the third period.
Still even here. Let's see if someone can break the stalemate here in the third.
The Blackhawks with the advantage here. Right side to Daze. On goal. Covered by Osgood. Daze really at the top of his game tonight.
When he has the puck, offensive fireworks are sure to follow.
Face off to the right of the net. Touch pass to Hammerlich. Puts it on goal. Cross ice pass. Fires. Pass to Jonsson. Dumped into the corner. He missed the net. Wide. Off the mark. Quick shot. Fleury skates in all alone. One times it to Daze. Ahead to Bates. Scoring chance. Played by Passmore. Johnson touches up for the icing. Draw to the left of the net. Quick pass to Tamander. Caroms off the post.
Wow, was that close?
Chicago 4, the Islanders 4. Draw in the left circle. Campbell hustles to it. Over to Isbister. Cross ice to Kabasha. Gathered in by Pops. Rockets one. He covers it. Yashin really at the top of his game tonight.
When a player can generate that kind of offensive production, he becomes invaluable to his team.
Draw to the left of the net. One times it to Lindgren. The shot. Cross ice to Sullivan. Pass to Thomas. Feeds it across. Taps it ahead. Clem in the defensive end to get it. Feeds it across. He got lit up by Tamander.
You got to keep your head in the swivel in this league.
Over to Lindgren. Over to Scatchard. Hide here. Sends him reeling. Advances the puck to Daze. He covers it. Face off in the right circle. Over to Johnson. Rink wide to Isbister. Quick pass to Isbister. Rockets one. Passed ahead. Smothered by Passmore. Draw to the left of the net. Touch pass to Bates. The drive. The shot. Snag. Right side to Zhamnov. Cross ice to Fleury. To Pekka. Over to Zhamnov. Chicago on a 3-on-2. Off the goalpost. Wow, what a shot. Bates got it in, but an offsides call. The score is tied. The draw in the neutral zone. One times it to Johnson. Berezin controls it. Left side to Johnson. Cross ice to Blake. One times it to LaPointe. Over to Nylander. Hip check. Cross ice to LaPointe. The Islanders change it up. Incredible diving stop.
He sacrificed his body for that incredible save.
Pass to Berezin. Gathered in by Tamander. Rink wide to Webb. Over to Blake. Right side to Blake. The Islanders are offside. The replay will show us that save again.
Holy jumping, he's quicker than a cat on a hot tin roof.
The draw at center ice. Over to Korolev. Taken by New York. Back to Yashin. Sent to Kabasha. Korolev with the puck. Feeds it across. The score is tied. Up to Korolev. Dumps it into the corner. Hard off the board. Wide. Off the mark.
1 minute
To
remaining.
Thomas. Ahead with the puck. The Blackhawks change on the fly. Thomas. A drive. Cross ice pass. To Farage. Intercepted by McAlpine. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow. Period's drawing to a close. Face off to the left of the net. Zhamnov controls it. Over to Daze. Cross ice pass. And that'll do it for the third period. Overtime is next. Chicago 4, the Islanders 4. We are set for the start of the overtime period. Face off at neutral ice. Over to Johnson. Fires away. Osgood gloves it. Cross ice pass. Pass to Yashin. Advance to Fleury. He fires. It hit the post.
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
with a shot. Passmore gathers it in. Ooh, that was a hard check into the bench.
Hello? Can you say bone-jarring, cage-rattling, brutal? He sure can.
Draw in the left circle. Tapped up to Pekka. Shot over to Nylander. Slap shot. Wrists it. Save by Passmore. A shot. Touch pass to Pekka. The drive. Along to Nylander. All knotted up. Fires. Brilliant pad save.
The Islanders dictating the action on the ice.
Face off in the right circle. Sent to McAlpine. Puts one on goal. To Sullivan. Weimer takes the puck. Passmore smothers it. Face off in the left circle. Bell takes it up ice. Oh, that was a bone-rattling check.
New York sends a message with the vicious hip check.
Taken by Passmore. Daze faces off in his own zone. Picked up by Daze. Retrieved in the defensive end. Chicago for the Islanders. 4. Puts one on goal. One timed over to Yashin. Doesn't connect. Over to Yashin. Played into the corner. The Islanders whistled for being offside. Face off at center ice. Oh, to Sullivan.
1 minute remaining in overtime.
Pekka, a drive. Rebounds off the boards. Quick pass to Pekka. Advance to Korolev. Not much time left here. Nails him with a vicious hip check.
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking.
Face off in the left circle. For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emery. See you next
Ladies
time.
and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Chicago Blackhawks. The second star from the New York Islanders, number 79, 2 minutes. And the first star of the game from the Chicago Blackhawks, number 55, Eric Daze.